What's up, FHN? I'm Parker.
And I'm Marina. We are super excited to bring you this week's episode of The Nightly Show.
That's right, this is officially the second show of second semester.
Wow, time really does fly. What was one of your favorite moments of first semester, Parker?
I love getting to watch all of our winter sports teams play this year. They definitely had a great season.
Yes, they have. And it always amazes me how well they can balance being an athlete and schoolwork.
It's definitely a difficult task that I think often gets overlooked just how hard they have to work at.
Well, our next video takes a great look into the minds of varsity athletes and the struggles and benefits of being one.
Check it out.
Across the United States, 32% of all high school student athletes have at least one anxiety disorder. Hi, my name is Parker Smith, and I'm here at Francis Allen North High School to speak out on the anxiety epidemic amongst student athletes. Athletes that come to school after playing in a 2-hour game the night beforehand are more than likely to be exhausted and stressed due to the lack of sleep they get. Could this be directly correlated to the amount of schoolwork they are required to do each night? Here are the students' thoughts on the issue.
For game days, sometimes we don't even have any time really. And then for me personally, I just am most of the time tired and exhausted from sports and school and everything piling up.
I mean, just like tired a lot. I don't go to bed as early as I wish I could. I get stressed too because I feel like there's not enough time in the day to do everything I need to do.
To make matters worse, a student's whole future is dependent on a single letter on a piece of paper. The Pew Research Center recently conducted a survey on U.S. teens aged 13 through 17 and found that 61% feel the need to get good grades. Assuming that our athletes feel that pressure, then what's the point of even playing in high school? Combined with the 7.25% chance of even playing in college, then at that point, it just feels like a waste of time. However, students here at Francis Allen North feel it's more than just letter grades and statistics.
For me, my sports are like a way to just clear my mind and stuff, and I'm not thinking about or worrying about anything besides my sport.
I have a lot of fun playing sports, and it's like I think it's a good way to spend my time.
So what changes need to be made exactly? Student athletes can't live in the shadows forever, especially with the hardships that they face every single day. Do we implement new homework restrictions, or do we create longer deadlines for our athletes? Or do we not even need a school change, but a sports program change instead? Once again, I'm Parker Smith, reporting for FHN Today at Francis Allen North High School.
That's a really interesting story. I knew it was difficult, but not that difficult.
Yeah, props to our athletes for working hard. A recent club has taken over the school by storm, and I've seen a lot of my friends playing it.
Are you talking about chess club? I know that a lot of my friends have recently joined the chess craze as well.
Well, for those interested in taking their game to the next level, Ian Pierce is here to provide more information on the chess club we have at school.
Right. Yeah. But why? Go ahead, take the night.
For the first meeting, we had 26 people come. I was more or less expecting like maybe 10 because we got the information out, but that it exceeded our expectations.
I was really happy when that amount of people showed up, and I was excited because a lot of people were more experienced and some of them were newer, which it's a great range, and I'm there to teach and people there to have fun, and I think it was really good. We will end up having people play each other, or we'll have them, we'll have lessons planned, we'll teach notation for the board, and et cetera from there. I teach to a bunch of different levels, teach basics, teach strategies, I do checkmate drills. My goals for this club was primarily just to bring in a fun but also competitive stance to North for us for our free time. I want it to stay how it's not forced on people if they join, and then I want it to be just lean to everyone. My goal is that we are able to provide a fun experience at North, something for people to do during homeroom, and we want to go to tournaments eventually. I want to leave behind the idea that chess club is a fun and safe space, and that it can be for anyone of any age or any skill level.
And that's just one of our many clubs here at FHN. You should be sure to check them out.
I would, but I'm horrible at chess, and I know my friends know that too.
I wouldn't doubt it. It takes a lot of complex thinking and creativity to be good at chess.
Another activity chess players might be good at is origami. Can you see the connection now?
I can. And I think origami's more my skill set. Plus, those stars are really cool.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to learn how to make some in my own time, so I'll definitely be rewatching that video later.
You know, if you keep it up with origami, you might have a collection of your own.
If I did, I'd want it to be as grand as Riley Aldenderfer's collection of Lego Star Wars.
My friend Will has a huge collection of Star Wars minifigures. Let's go check them out.
I really like Legos, and I've been into Star Wars pretty much my entire life. So I combine them, and there are Star Wars Legos that are really fun to build. So I've been into Star Wars since I was like 2 or 3, and it's always just it's been an amazing thing in my life, and it's gotten me through a lot of things, and it's so entertaining for me, and I just started gaining knowledge over the years.
He has 3 older brothers who were into Star Wars, so I believe he just acquired the liking from them.
My older brother has a lot of Lego sets, and in those Lego sets there are a lot of characters that come along, and then so I took the characters, and because he doesn't really use the sets or the characters with the sets, he just has the sets out for display, but I use the characters in my collection.
I hope they're done, because I like Star Wars as it is, and I feel like as they continue with movies, sometimes they're not as good.
I hope that there are many new shows coming out that definitely go with the lore and like connect the dots throughout the timeline.
Now that's impressive. I could only dream of having a collection like that.
For those of you who do have free time and don't plan on starting an origami collection, there are still plenty of options to occupy your time.
One of my personal favorites is playing video games. They're always super fun and simple, and time really does seem to fly when I'm playing them.
One of my all-time favorites is Sims 4, and it seems to have been making its way back in the video game industry lately.
I've been playing a little here and there, but I'm definitely still a beginner.
Well, Alyssa Joslin can lend a hand. She's had some experience with Sims 4.
Take it away.
This is Sims 4, a video game where you play as a character and you can basically do whatever you want. You get to customize your character however you want. Hair, eyes, clothes, basically anything you can think that can alter their appearance, you can do it. You can even wear this. You can also mess around with their personality and make them their own person. Finally, after creating your character, now you just gotta give them a name. Out of these 3 areas, you get to pick which area you want to live in, and you get to pick a house. Be careful not to spend all your money too quickly, though. Now you get to pop in the game and play as your character. You can basically do whatever you want. If that's just you sitting and reading a book, or accidentally burning your food, it doesn't matter. Just have fun. Uh-oh, that noise you just heard is your Sims character getting tense. Yes, they have feelings. Some are good and some are bad. A couple of different ones are fine, tense, uncomfortable, confident, happy, and asleep. Something you are doing might be making your sim feel awesome and amazing, or absolutely horrible. If it's making them feel horrible, you can see a little picture by their feeling. That usually tells you why they're feeling that way and what can help them. Another cool thing is you can build and add furniture to your house. You have so many options of stuff you can add. You can hang up as much as fits on your wall if you really want to. There's even empty pots so you can build a house from scratch if you want to. In Sims 4, you can also travel outside your house. There's a lot of different places you could travel to, like the park, the gym, or you can go to the library and read a book. You can meet new people outside your house and start conversations with them. And you can start to build a relationship with them. You can always invite them to your house or somewhere else in your town. If you want to play Sims 4, it's on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. In the end, I hope you check out this game because it is very, very fun.
Did that help, Parker?
It did, actually. I definitely missed a few things in the tutorial.
Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for you today.
We hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode of The Nightly Show.
And be sure to stay tuned for future shows by following our social medias at FHNtoday and downloading our very own app. Once again, I'm Marina.
And I'm Parker.
Signing off.
Thank you.